Usually a weight loss journey will start with a lot of physical things. Eat this way, eat that way, exercise this way, go this often. Everything's very physical, and that's good. It helps to build momentum. At some point, you are going to bump into the mental side. You are not almost 400 pounds, over 400 pounds without a mental and emotional side to your obesity. I don't care what nobody say. Unless you're like a sumo wrestler, for example, they get big on purpose, right? Yeah. But for the rest of us, there's always a mental and emotional side. And so long after you started your physical plan, whatever method you're following, eventually you're going to have to confront the mental and emotional aspects that are keeping you obese. And one of those things is coping. How do you cope? Yeah. How do you cope? What methods are you using to cope when life goes left? Yes, Rhonda. So I hope that makes sense. I hope I broke it down okay. If I don't make sense, please tell me. Hamdani says, can I eat egg with yolk or without yolk? It depends. So a number of years ago, it was believed in the medical field that egg yolks, if you eat cholesterol, your actual blood cholesterol elevates. That's what doctors believed. And so that's what gave eggs such a bad name, because the yolk of the egg has a good amount of cholesterol. Recent medical science has debunked that. So recent medical science has proven that blood cholesterol is not directly impacted, not necessarily by dietary cholesterol. Okay. That being said, I think it still makes sense. I think it still makes sense to don't go overboard, right? With anything that's high cholesterol, not just egg yolks, but anything, right? Even though medical science has sort of changed its stance, what could it hurt? So typically when I eat eggs in a sitting, I eat between 4 and 6 eggs because I'm looking for the protein, right? Most of the protein in egg is in the egg white. Most of the fat in egg is in the egg yolk. There's virtually no carbohydrates in eggs, right? It's all protein and fat. So the fat is in the yolk and the protein is in the white. So when I'm eating multiple eggs, I will keep just 2 egg yolks. So I will crack 6 eggs, but I will keep just 2 egg yolks and the rest is the white. And that way I get my protein. I'm not eating that many yolks. And so I'm not taking in that much cholesterol. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I hope that helps. Please, we are so many in this live. Could y'all just tap, tap, tap? Could you tap your screen 10 times, 20 times, and just show me some love? The likes cost you nothing, but they help me as a micro creator. I am a micro creator. So it really helps me with ranking. It helps me to, thank you, Shinmi, thank you. It helps to suggest me on people's FYP. So while you're hanging out here, please go ahead and tap, tap, tap the screen and give me those likes, please. Thank you. Miss Nicole, I would like to join the group. Yes, if the link in my bio works for you, that's good, Nicole. If it doesn't work, just DM me your email. So this is what I'm going to do with your email. I'm just going to invite you to my community. I'm not going to spam you. I'm not going to add you to any list. I promise you. Once I send your invite to the community, I delete your email. Okay? I don't play those bullshit games because I hate it when people do it to me. Okay? So the community really is just for your support. It's not a sales engine. I'm not going to be inundating you with like pitches. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. Yeah. So feel safe sending me your email. I'm not going to do shit with your email except invite you to my community. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. All right. I think I got all the messages. Jay says, anyone need help with rent? Oh, thank you, Israel. Thank you. You're welcome, Nicole. Hey, BB. How are you doing? Hello, hello. Thank you for the gifts. All you that gifted me, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. SH says, how long did it take for you? 15 months. Thank you, Adu. Thank you. It took me 15 months to lose the weight that I did, roughly. 15 months, yes. I have been in maintenance now for about 5 months, almost 6 months. I have been maintaining at around 200 pounds. Yes. Okay, I think I caught up with all. How much do you weigh now? 200 pounds here. Over here, I was above 360. I was 360 something, 370 something. I don't know what it was exactly because once I hit 360, I stopped weighing myself. I started practicing avoidance. Yes, I started avoiding the reality of my weight. Yes. So I don't know what my true heaviest weight was, but it was over 360. Here I'm 200. I'm currently 200 pounds. Yeah. Thank you, sexy queen. Okay. Empire says, what was the fasting protocol you use? Yes, I'll talk about it. So the protocol that I use is once a week for 36 hours. Okay, once a week for 36 hours. So, like today's Wednesday, right? I'm here, I'm making my way through. This is breakfast for me, by the way. So, I'm making my way through this kava bowl. Yeah. So, at around 6 p.m. tonight, I'm going to stop eating. 6 p.m. tonight, I'm going to stop eating. All day tomorrow, Thursday, I'm not going to eat anything. I'm not going to eat again until Friday morning. Maybe 7, maybe 9, maybe 10, I'll see how I feel. But I do that once a week. So Wednesday dinner, nothing Thursday, Friday breakfast. Yeah, that's the protocol that I use. If you are in here, please go ahead and tap your screen to like the live. Likes cost you nothing. They do so much for me. So please tap, 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 tap. Share the live as well if you don't mind, and invite your mutuals. If you like what you're hearing, if what you're hearing is encouraging you, edifying you, and motivating you, causing you to recommit to your health journey, go ahead and invite your mutuals to join us in here. I would love that very much. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. We have some good questions, very good questions. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you would like me to talk about, oh, Cat Tat, can we just give it up for Cat Tat right now? Can we just give it up for Cat? Because Cat is bringing the questions. I love it when people bring questions. Oh my gosh. Eula, I'm coming to you. It's me. Great commitment. Thank you. You're welcome. Do I supplement? Kinda. Kinda. Yes. Yeah, you're welcome, Kat. Kinda. I do take vitamins. So I take a multivitamin. I take ashwagandha. I take vitamin C. I take vitamin D3, K2. I take fish oil because I don't eat seafood. And so my omega 3s that I would get from seafood, I don't eat seafood. So I take an omega 3, the one that has a high concentration of DHA. What else? I do take a probiotic as well. Now, am I like super consistent every single day? No, I'm not. No, but I do try to take my vitamins. Yes. Somebody said something about being over 175, 170 pounds and 70 sensational 70s. Hey, Eula, you need to lose belly fat. So the best way to lose belly fat specifically, the best way to lose belly fat specifically, just your belly, is surgery. Okay, it's surgery. That's the only way. Yeah. Now, the other way to lose belly fat is just to lose fat all over. Okay. You can't tell your body where to lose fat. Yeah. You can't. You can't. When I started my journey, the first thing to go was my bust. That was the first thing to go. The first thing to shrink was my bust. The second thing to shrink were my arms. The third thing was my butt, my derriere. I got to be careful because I don't want to draw a violation. My derriere, right? The fourth thing to shrink were my thighs. The absolute last thing that started shrinking was my belly. So I'm not saying that's going to be your story, Eula. I'm not saying that's going to be the case with you. I'm just saying we can't tell the body where to shrink.